Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today is Labor Day and we're gonna do some cooking. So I just got a few things to cook, some simple stuff today. I've been doing a little bit of things around the farm, staying busy, trying to enjoy this Labor Day. And I got some bologna and I got a few hot links that we're gonna throw on this pellet smoker. And I'm gonna try to get Kaya or Caleb to come help me pick some jalapeno peppers and maybe make some poppers, fill them with cream cheese or some cheddar cheese, wrap them with some bacon, and throw them on the smoker as well. Now today what we're going to be doing is we're using our Camp Chef pellet smoker. And look at this, we got a whole new bag of charcoal flavored pellets. This stuff is wonderful. Right now I think it's full of hickory, which is not full, it's about halfway down, so we're going to have to add some to that. And I just got it turned on, we're going to get the temperature up. And it's not going to take long to cook what we're cooking today. And there's not much left in the garden, so I'm going to try to harvest some of the peppers that we do have left, some of the bigger ones, and we'll get them stuffed with some either cream cheese or some cheese that comes in a can. I can't even think of the name. And then maybe wrap them with bacon and throw them on that smoker and see how they turn out. And then we'll go check out some of our livestock today, see how everybody is doing. Hope everybody is having a blessed Labor Day. Which, I know by the time you see this video, it'll be a few days past, but you get the hint. So, the smoker is firing up, and Mojo ain't too sure about it. I think it's getting to his resting spot. Ain't that right, Mojo? Huh? Alright. So, let's take a little walk out here to the garden. What is left of it? Ooh, we got some habaneros, finally. We got several on the plant, and they're finally starting to ripen. And we got tons of jalapenos that we have not picked. And everything else, the tomatoes are just about done. There's not a lot of tomatoes left. So, it is pretty much fall time, so it is about that time. So this is one of our main jalapeno plants, and I got some kind of a tree growing in there. So what I'm going to try to do is get some of these bigger sized jalapenos. Some of the fatter ones that you can kind of stuff, maybe. And a lot of these are super hot, and then on some of the other plants, they are very tame. They're not hot at all. So we'll probably get a mix of some red and green ones, and see which ones we like best. There's just all kinds of these things, and here before long, what we don't eat, what we'll do is probably pick them, and we'll dehydrate them and make like a jalapeno pepper out of them. We use that to put in a lot of our chili and a lot of flavored things like that. I'm going to try to get a couple from each plant because sometimes one plant is hot and the other one's not at all. This plant's got a lot of the nicer sized ones on it. That way you can get more goodies all up inside there. Alright, that's probably enough. I don't want to eat any more peppers than that anyways. Alright guys, so this is not a cooking video, but I want to show you a little tip I kind of learned. I kind of came up with this myself. I love these cheese-filled jalapenos. I don't always like cutting them open and stuffing cheese in them and all that, because a lot of times it oozes out when it gets hot. So a little tip I got is I'm going to poke a little hole right here in the widest part of your pepper, normally where your seeds would go. And here's the trick. Get a can of Cheese Whiz, stick it in here like this. Look at that. Fill it up until it pops out like that. And then you got your bacon here, you can wrap them up and put a toothpick in there and they're ready to go. And what's cool about this is it has several different flavors. This is American and also has some cheddar. I'm not a big fan of the cream cheese, but a lot of people like it, so I'll do a little bit of all. I just wanted to share that little tip with you guys because I really love them. Alright guys, I just got another tip for you guys. So I ran out of toothpicks. I only had like 2 or 3 toothpicks for this one. So what I did is I went ahead and got some of these shish kebab sticks and stuck it through several. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick this whole little tinfoil platter on there if I can keep the flies off everything. We got our bologna all coated and spiced up. We got some hot links. We got some really hot links wrapped with a few in bacon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick them on the pellet grill, pellet smoker, whatever you want to call it, and let them cook. And I just picked several more of our tomatoes from the garden. I don't think we're going to have a lot left to harvest this year because it is almost fall time. And we're just going to throw this bologna on there just like that. And I cannot find any of these hot links that are actually hot. Most of them say they're hot, but to get them, they're never quite hot enough. So we'll give these a try. These are a different brand. They're actually called penny pincher. And I just don't think they're going to be hot enough. But we'll probably let this cook for about 2 hours at 225. That way the bologna and everything gets good smoke ring on it. Gets good flavor. It's not going to be too hot. You know, you don't have to worry about cooking it for too long or getting it to extreme temperatures. So we're going to let this cook and we'll come back and check it in a little bit. So as I was saying, we are running out of fresh garden tomatoes. We only have so many left. There is quite a few green ones coming on, but we're supposed to get some cooler temperatures coming up soon. And once stuff starts frosting, those tomatoes won't make it very long. And I just seen somebody's out here stalking me again. What do you know, Red? Huh? You want some dinner, girl? Huh? You want some dinner? Let's go get one of these overripe cucumbers. Come on. So guys, like I said, the garden is pretty much done. So whatever's left that we didn't use up, we'll give to the hogs, we'll give to the chickens, whatever. Come here, Red. Come on. Look at here. I say it over and over, nothing ever goes to waste here. Especially when you got all these different farm animals. So Red got her first video on YouTube. Everybody seemed to like it. The stalking chicken. She's actually my little buddy. And I'm glad, I'm actually glad all chickens ain't like her because it's kind of funny. I'll be doing something in the shop and I'll look down and she'll be sitting right there just staring at me. Or I'll be walking with something in my arms and she'll run right out in front of me and kind of trip me. So she's one of a kind. She's very unique, and that's for sure. Alright, let's see what's happening out here at the Kiko Spanish goat pen. You got your chicken out here that lives with the goats, which that's one of Rachel's Americanas that we raised earlier this spring. But she don't want no part to do it to be a chicken. She wants to be a goat. And you got Miss Beautiful Daisy here. Ain't that right, girl? And you got Miss Tawny. Well, you know, Tawny, what are you eating on? Some grass? And I don't see Jerkface nowhere. So bear with me. It seems like every time I come out here to do a video, the wind decides to pick up. And the mic picks up the wind as well. So hopefully you guys can hear me okay. But I wanted to show you what is left of the tree limbs that I cut down the other day with the DeWalt pole saw, the cheapest Amazon pole saw. If you guys remember the video, these leaves, or these limbs were full of leaves, just like these are. But look at them now, there's nothing but sticks and limbs. These goats absolutely love eating green leaves. And Daisy said, I want to go to the shade. Alright, girl? You got a goat missing its mama, crying for its mama. I don't see Jerkface anywhere. He must be hiding. He's somewhere. Alright, let's go see the piggies. I actually just mowed a path out here last night. So when we walk out here, we're not walking in this stuff because this is our winter pasture for our nanny goats. And all our pregnant goats we'll put over here, and that way we can kind of keep a little better eye on them. We'll have their hay over here, they got all this grass and stuff that's grown this last couple of months since we haven't had no goats in here. And now we got water over here. We got 2 ponds over here now, and in about 7 weeks we will no longer have hogs on the farm because the last ones we got, the last 4 we got, are going to the processor. So they're going to be filling up our freezer and a couple other families' freezers. So we need to come spend some time with them because it won't be long and they won't be here anymore. Alright guys? And I don't have no treats. See, Jabba's over there taking a nap. So it's mid-September, and they have a butcher date of October 30th, so we got about a month and a half left. You can see they sure love that fresh water out of that water. See here, he's looking at me, but he ain't gonna get up. You guys see him? Oh, he's a character. Jabba man. Come down here to check your water, guys. So I just filled their hog feeder up the other day. I put about 785 pounds. I mean, I filled it up to the brim. So they'll be good to go. Probably right until it's butcher date. So it should come out just right. And I don't want there to be any left over in there because whenever these guys are gone, I'm going to leave the gates open. That way the goats can kind of eat all this down. There's a lot of Cereza lespedeza, which is a natural dewormer for goats and other animals as well, like cattle. And we'll let them eat all that, and they'll clean this pen up. And we'll go from there. But you can see they still got water. This thing is actually starting to seal a lot better. It's holding water a lot longer. We haven't had any rain in a while, so we're starting to get some cooler temperatures now. It's like I'm saying, fall time is right around the corner. These trees are already starting to turn just a little bit. Not a lot, but they're starting to turn because the time of day light every day is going down more and more. Ain't that right? And you guys are filling out great. I mixed a little chopped corn in with their feed this time, so they're getting a little corn. They're getting a 14% protein pellet now. We're gonna drop the protein level on their feed. That kind of helps them slow their growth a little bit. They're gonna meet their weight requirements. They're gonna be right where we want them to be, but they're not gonna have the high protein all the way till the end. And we believe that kind of helps their meat and their muscles and stuff kind of quit growing so fast, and it's a little more tender. That way whenever they go to the butcher and you get that meat back, it should be a lot better. But they still love eating grass. I don't know what kind of protein they get out of grass, but they love grass. And luckily they have all kinds of grass out here in this big pen. And there's the feeder full of feed right there. So, alright, there y'all go. There's your video for today. You guys got anything to say? Huh? You got anything to say? Guess not. Jabba? You're all muddy, boy. Feeling out good. Alright. So they got water, they got feed, they're good to go. They're enjoying Labor Day, just relaxing, sitting around. We just got all the meat on the smoker, so we'll wait a little bit, and I'll probably come back and show you guys the finished product on the smoker. And I know a lot of people dog pellet smokers, but when you don't have a lot of time every day, when you work all day and you come home, or you have a big farm, or if you have kids but you still want to enjoy that smoke flavor of food and such, these pellet smokers are awesome. You can turn them on, set them to what temperature you want, make sure they're full of pellets. You can walk away for several hours and come back and your food's done or whatever. With the traditional smoker, I'd be sitting out here fighting this wind, fighting the temperature, splitting wood and all that type of stuff. I have had several different traditional just wood smokers, and I do love the way they taste. But truly guys, you can get any kind of wood pellet for these pellet smokers nowadays. They're super easy, they're super clean. You can maintain a constant temperature so you get a you know how long it's going to take to cook whatever meat you're cooking. There's no way to beat it, so I love it. Okay, so we've been going strong in about two and a half hours now, and something I didn't show is we got some pretty good sized Idaho baked potatoes, and kind of scored them, put some butter on them, and put a bunch of sea salt all over them, wrapped them up in this tin foil, placed them on here, so hopefully they're good and tender now. But as you can see here, looks like our peppers, the bacon, those tomatoes, the bologna, the hot links, everything is good and cooked. So now it is time to get it off and enjoy this. This Labor Day 2020 is finally coming to an end now that it's the evening time, and I couldn't be any happier. I'm home with my family today, and the weather's great. We got a nice breeze, as you can kind of see this wind blowing around, and I'm thankful that we have great jobs that allow us to partake on Labor Day and enjoy the day off as a family. So we're gonna enjoy it together. We're going to spend the rest of the evening eating and maybe watching some movies or something. So I hope you guys had a blessed day and had a good day off. If you're off, if you're working, thank you so much for everything you do. Thank you guys so much for supporting our channel and watching our videos. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and I'm gonna head in the house and try this food out. We'll see you guys next time. I'm telling you what, guys, if this tastes half as good as it looks, I think we're all in for a real treat. Y'all know what movie that's from? Let's take one, let's look at this real quick. Yum, yum. Bacon and jalapenos, you can't beat that.